on daily walks, which is really valuable for getting your dog out and exercising. But when it's this hot out, as we've been experiencing the last couple weeks and will continue to through the summer, because it is Maryland, you do need to keep an eye on the surfaces you're walking your dog on and where you're walking them. So for me personally, when I take my dog out, I like to plan my routes around fresh flowing water, be it a stream or a creek, because that way I can let my dog drink when they're thirsty, and if they need to cool off, they can get in and cool off. I generally try and avoid ponds this time of year because you can get some pretty nasty bacterial growth in ponds that can actually be fatal to your dog very quickly. So try and avoid ponds and stick with fresh flowing water. If you don't have access to either of those things, carry some water with you and just be mindful of how hot your dog may be. Additionally, it's good to pay attention to the surface that you're taking your dog on. Trails are great this time of year because dirt generally stays pretty cool. Otherwise, some concrete that doesn't have a lot of sun exposure throughout the day, or first, like way early in the morning when it's still cool from the night. But again, if you should always be mindful of the temperature of the surface you're walking your dog on. And a good rule of thumb is to take your hand and put it on the surface. If the surface is too hot for your hand, it's usually going to be too hot for your dog's feet. This is not scientific, it's very anecdotal, but it's a good rule of thumb and something that you can easily do on your own. Additionally, you can get your dog little booties that protect their feet. However, some dogs are really opposed to having anything on their feet, so you just have to keep it in mind for your dog. But some good tips for walking your dog in the summer.